Warp forces are the same.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to a cast by Stitch StarCraft. Today I am going to be here casting one of the games from MLG. It is featuring my two favorite players in the world. It is... who is it? Oh, it's actually, you can't see it. Never mind. Now you can see it. It's SeleCT, my favorite Terran of all times. Don't ask me why. I just love this guy. He is Dignitas SeleCT. And check out who he's going to be going up against. He's going to be going up against the one and only EG.HuK. EG.HuK is old. I mean, right now it's going to be EG.HuK since he did resign from Team Liquid, and he has joined the team Evil Geniuses. As you know, it is the same team as where... is that a gap? No, that's not a gap. But it's the same team where Idra and Puma has joined in Control. All of those players are from EG, so it will be actually a cool addition to have EG.HuK inside EG. As you all know, EG.HuK right now, I gotta stop calling him EG.HuK. I should call him EG.HuK or just HuK. He is the only foreign player in the GSL Code A, Code S, I mean. So he is definitely one of the bestest, no, not bestest, the best players of StarCraft 2 history to make it to the GSL Code S. The only other player who's made it there, I think, is Jinro. I'm not sure about TLO, who might have made it there, but I haven't started watching StarCraft ever since then. I have watched Jinro before. He plays really, really well, but he just can't deal with the nerfs as well as people like HuK has. I mean, HuK has been training with OGS. He's even competed in the GSTL as the OGSTL team, which is basically a mix or a fusion of OGS players and Team Liquid players. But now he will be part of EG. I'd be actually really interested if they do pull an EG training house in Korea and have them compete in the GSL. That would be very, very interesting. But back to this game. This is from MLG, which happened a while ago. This is I think, just for spoilers, ST Bomber did win the MLG. And I think this was in Anaheim? I'm not sure. But this is from the MLG, so all credits do go to MLG. A lot of people always ask, "Oh my goodness, how are you casting games with, like, you know, pop stars? I mean, StarCraft stars in the world. How do you even get into those games?" Just so you guys know, I don't even go into those games. There's basically a site where you can just download that, and that's exactly what I do. Yeah, that sounds really lame, but that's the only way I can get these games, and these are the players that you guys love to watch. SeleCT is actually really known for his micro. He is just, I don't know, I mean, he is like the best foreign Korean, and by that I mean he is from America. He's in an American, not really American, but North American team, but he is a Korean, and he is very, very good. He's like one of my favorite players, favorite Terrans of all time. ST Bomber, all of those guys are one of my favorite Terrans, and he's just known for all the timing pushes he can do. He's just a guy who has great knowledge of the game and really knows what he's doing in the game. And wow, my computer just lagged. We do actually see here, back to SeleCT's build. What we saw here was a 1 racks expand. 1 racks expand into 3 racks, then he gets double gas. This is actually a very common build now. It's very, very good because you get your gases up quick and you can get your add-ons plus a lot of Marines. So basically a lot of Terrans right now do have a timing push where they get maybe like 13 Marines or 1 or 2 Marauders, and they do a timing push right at the Protoss' base. And what it does is it actually will deny these expansions, these quick expansions that Protoss love to do when they see a Terran bunkering up to an expansion. So that is actually something that we might see from SeleCT. I'm not sure. That's definitely one of the most common ways. And another very, very known strategy now for Terran, especially in TvP, is to get early upgrades. It's very, very important. Early upgrades actually will help your army by so much, because what Protoss has usually early will be gateway units, and plus, if you have the +1, they will just demolish the shields 2 times quicker in the early game, and the DPS from the Marines will do so much damage. So as you can see right now, we do have the command center landing. SeleCT is going to go for that quick land instead of mass producing SCVs in his main, then dropping it. We do see the Tech Lab add-on right now for SeleCT. we can definitely expect concussive shells, or actually combat shield would work. Yeah, we do have concussive shells coming down. We do have marauders, so it looks like Select is going to go for that timing push. He's probably going to, you know, just salvage this bunker, take those marines, wait till those marauder comes out to have that concussive shell and do a push. And looking back at Liquid.HuK's build, we do have a 3-gate robo. The first thing is definitely going to be an observer. Then we will have probably an immortal, and that would actually help a lot. But check this out. I like what Liquid.HuK's doing here. He has 5 sentries well in position in case of any drops. He knows that this spawning location is so open for drops that it is absolutely insane, because check this out. The distance is so small. I can just unload my medevac, pick up more, and unload once again, and I can just have a huge force come into your base without you knowing from the Terran side. So it looks like right now Select, he is going to be reaching the 8-minute mark. Doesn't look like he's pushing yet. Yes, he is. He's going to start pushing. Here, exactly what I'm talking about, where you get 1 or 2 marauders, a lot of marines just have the concussive shell upgrade and then attack. It looks like, oh, Liquid.HuK making a miss micro move over there, getting concussive shelled by the stalker. It looks like right now Select isn't going to push all the way. Instead, check this out. He is going to work on those back rocks. I'd love to see a quick clear. Oh, actually no, he's just looking for a pylon. And here comes the observer. The observer does see Select's army. He knows that Select tried to push but chose not to. And if we look at Liquid.HuK's build over here, he does have stalkers and he has sentries. He doesn't have a lot of zealots, I would say. And here comes the engagement. Oh my goodness, some very good force fields. Does trap a marauder and a marine. I'm not sure if that was worth 4 force fields, but he does have a lot of sentries. And right now, this factory might get sniped out really quickly by these stalkers and sentries. Oh my goodness. Select is going to be pushing back. He only has 1 bunker. These sentries will be so enough to force field that bunker from getting repaired. As you can see right now, Select is putting down 2 more bunkers because he really needs that. And wow, actually Liquid.HuK's just sticking with a lot of stalkers and sentries, which is actually not bad, because I mean, zealots this early in the game won't be that good, especially against this many bunkers and so much DPS from the marines. We finally do have medevacs. The observer does scout it. We actually have 2 observers over here. This is actually a very good play by the Protoss player. Why he needs 2 observers, the question is because 1 observer is to scout the army, to scout the push, and the other observer is to scout exactly what comes out. I mean, this is very interesting because Protoss, at this point of the game, you really need to counter, because there's no way you can commit to a huge push to the Terran. He's all bunkered up. He's got medevacs. There's really no way you can just end the game right now. So what you need to do is you need to stall the Terran. You need to, like, basically counter exactly what he's making. And that's exactly what you need to do, because the thing is, if you can counter... Whoa! What happened over there? It looks like Select decided to be a bit cruel to his bunker and shoot it, or maybe just make that SCV work. But that's exactly what he did. He shot his bunker. I don't think that was the most humane thing to do, but that's what he did. We do have the 3rd base coming down for Select. It looks like we do have 4 medevacs and a small push coming down over here by Select. The observer is going to be following this army, knowing exactly where it is. And right now, the Protoss player does not have a lot of units. He is getting Zealot Charge, but Zealot Charge won't be done. He does have 2 more gateways. Right now, HuK is going to be on 6 gate. It looks like he's sticking with a heavy gateway army, but the Terran push is being delayed. This is actually really bad news. He can't delay this push. He needs this push to go through. And it looks like, wow, Select's getting a bit supply blocked over there. And he is floating on minerals. He is well floating on minerals. He's on 600 minerals. He needs to put down a lot more bunkers. He needs to grab his upgrades. He needs to make a lot more things with this money. But here's the push. That's actually a really, really small army. I just don't know how that can go up against this many zealots. And a bunch of stalkers in the main base going to scout for that drop. And you can just see how careful of a player Liquid.HuK is. He is just so careful with this game. It looks like the drop is loaded over here. It's not even 2 medevacs. It's only 1 medevac and a half. So I'm just not sure. Stalker's over here trying to intercept a medevac. The medevac does leave, getting 1 shot off its HP. And whoa! Did the Protoss see that? No, he didn't see the drop. If he's unlucky, he will lose the Nexus. No, he doesn't. Apparently he does get to save it. Loads the medevacs and does leave. The Zealots coming in here, going to be seeing nothing. It looks like the gold base is going to be tried to take out by the Terran player. It's going to take a while. He doesn't have a lot of units. It looks like he did force a stim over there. I'm not sure why, but a stim was used. And it doesn't look like SeleCT even worked on these back rocks over here. Instead, he's going to go straight for the gold, which I wouldn't say it's a bad idea because right now he does have map control. He's got these medevacs roaming around everywhere. He's got the watchtower over here. And he can feel safe to put this down. And looking back at the Protoss side, he does have 5 High Templars. Oh my goodness. But they do not have Storm. So this may very well be a Zealot Archon build. I wouldn't be surprised if all these High Templars just got morphed into Archons. Oh, we do have the Storm research coming down. And this probably means that the Protoss player is going to be very cost efficient with his High Templars. He's going to Storm, then make them to Archons, which is exactly what a lot of Protoss players do nowadays. It looks like another drop is going to come down here for SeleCT. He's going to go for the third as the Protoss army does move back. Oh, this is going to be really bad timing for the Protoss player to group up right now. Instead, he's going to switch the Stalkers into the third. And wow, we do have a push coming down over here. And you can just tell how good of a player HuK is. I mean, he's just got observers everywhere. He's got map control. And without the Terran even knowing, which is very important. And here we do have it, a drop coming down. Will this drop be enough to take out these Stalkers? I'm not sure. It looks like it will because EG.HuK does decide to pull back. And will he be taking out the photon cannons? Yes, he will. Will he be able to take out the Nexus? That's the question. The Nexus is going down from the shields. Will he be able to do it? No, he won't. He decides to run, pick them up, and make a run right now. And I'm not sure. The Terran's army is not much smaller, but he does have ghosts coming on the way. The ghosts are just starting to come in, but the Protoss decides to push out. And I'm just not sure if the ghosts will come in time. I mean, the ghosts just got produced. They don't have energy for EMP, and that's the whole big problem of ghosts because they don't come out with the energy to EMP. And the Terran army is just way too small. Oh no, this is really bad. Yes, SeleCT does decide to push back. The High Templars coming in. Oh, and a very good storm over there on the Marines and Marauders. 2 storms actually. And will we have the EMP? I think right now SeleCT, all he really needs to do is wait for that EMP. The Protoss army is absolutely huge. There's so many Zealots and there's so many storms that can happen right now. Another storm coming down. Perfect storm. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is looking really bad for SeleCT. Although he's got so many medevacs, but all of his units are in the orange. And he needs the EMP. Oh, feedback on the Ghost. The Ghost doesn't have enough energy to EMP the High Templars. And that was actually not such a good EMP on the Terran side. But look at this. The storms are killing the Marine and Marauders. Oh my gosh. Wow. Actually, whoa. The armies are so different in size. I just can't believe what I'm watching. Another storm coming down. And I don't know what's going on, but is this going to be storm baiting? I just don't know because it looks like it. We do have Archons finally morphing. When they come out, EMPs will have to be dropped. And will there be EMPs right now? He needs the EMPs. It looks like both players are just scooting back and forth. They really want to catch each other off position. Check this out. We do have Bunker in here. And Stalker's coming here. I'm not sure why, but they get EMP'd. I'm not sure if that was the best target to EMP, but it looks like the Stalkers will just be wasted from HuK's side. I'm not sure why, though. I don't think that was that cost effective, but right now it looks like SeleCT did pull back in the defense. He's going to start pushing right now, but I'm not sure. There's not a lot of High Templars left. I mean, to tell you the truth, without High Templars, it's going to be a lot weaker since there are a lot of ghosts in this mix. How many ghosts are there? Let's check. There are 6 ghosts, and that can equal to 6 EMPs. And 6 EMPs will definitely EMP everything in here easily because the Zealots all group up unless HuK makes a perfect split on the Zealots. So I'm not sure. We do have the armory coming down. That is a very good signature that, wow, SeleCT is actually behind in upgrades. I mean, right now, HuK is getting +3 while he's still on +1. So that might actually alter the game quite well. We do have the 4th command center coming down. as HuK is getting his gold. This is actually quite late. I mean, SeleCT has gotten his gold for quite a while now. He's still mining from it, still plenty to mine from. So he's looking good, SeleCT right now, but he just really needs to be careful because his units are a lot more fragile than the Protoss player, because the Protoss is actually on 3-0 almost, as he is researching +3, and HuK actually right now is a bit behind in supply because he is trying to secure that expansion. We do actually have a drop over here coming in, sniping a few Stalkers. Will the Stalkers get the Medivacs? Yes, they will. But actually, quite some Stalkers will be sacrificed in this attack. Oh, it looks like, wow, 3 Stalkers getting taken out. But it's definitely going to look good for HuK right now after that engagement, as he did get to defend that push. But oh my goodness, there's such a huge ball over here by SeleCT. It looks like he's going to go straight for the gold. And will the Protoss player be able to come back in time for the defense? The Observer does scout everything. He knows that the Terran player is going to get ready for this attack. And this is all going to be on the position of both of these players in this attack. And we do have Cloak coming down for these Ghosts. So that's going to be very interesting when that happens. But here comes the engagement soon. Oh, wow. One Storm doesn't do much though. Wow, this battle is going to be absolutely huge. We do see SeleCT over here. He is trying to split his units, as right now it looks like we do have the Zealots at the bottom and Stalkers over here. Both players are trying to position their units in the best way possible. And I am in full screen mode right now. Oh my goodness, the Zealots might get EMP'd. Oh my gosh, very big EMP over there. But he just doesn't have the concave. Is the Terran going to pull this off? His units are grouped in, and oh! This looks actually, I just don't know who's going to win this. One more EMP is really just needed, but the Terran has so many Marines and Marauders. 2 Colossi will be joining the force. Will that be enough? Oh my goodness, the Terran. The wave of Marine Marauders absolutely crushing. Colossi coming in. Will that be enough? The Zealots are trying to tank the damage, but there are so many Marine Marauders. That is an excellent concave. Oh my gosh. Wow, the Terran player looks like he's going to pull through this. He needs to snipe down the Colossi, and it will be absolutely GG. And EG.HuK leaves this game, losing this battle against Dignitas SeleCT. Oh my goodness. What a great game. What an absolutely great game. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. It will be one of the rounds between SeleCT and EG.HuK in a best out of 3. I will cast the other one. I'm not sure when I'll be putting that up. But wow, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It was absolutely an epic one to cast. And I hope you guys do subscribe to my channel. Do realize that I'm finally back to casting. I know some of you have been asking me why I haven't been casting for so long. But I'm finally back. I'm going to spend some time casting every week. I can't promise you that I'll be casting as much as I did during summer because there is school and there is sports. But I hope you guys do stay tuned to my channel. Don't lose faith in me. And I'll see you guys next time.